What's up? It's Visions of Austin 2010, and time to do my PS4 collection, my updated PS4 collection as of 2025 for 800 subscribers. But if you want to see if you guys haven't seen my last one and the other two that I did, all the links to the original, the videos are in the description. Go ahead and watch them, yeah, if you haven't already. But this is my PS4 collection. I got like quite a bit of new games since my last one I did back in January, and before I get started, I like to show off the console. So this is the PS4. This is actually the slim model. As you can see, why it's the slim is because it has two layers, and the original PS4 also has like two layers, while the PS4 Pro actually has like three layers if you have a PS4 Pro. And I also, have two controllers with it. This is the one I got with the PS4s, and this is, another one. This one is actually the Days of Play, version. I know y'all gonna say, the Days of Play version had that blue one. Well, this one, it was actually, from Europe, that came with a, I don't know what call it, maybe a silver one, more, gunmetal or something like that. Just not silver, but kind of a dark color PS4 controller that came with the Days of Play PS4 controller in Europe. So yeah, without any further, I actually got that for Christmas, last year too. But anyways, let's just put this big boy on the side. Let's put this big boy to the side and the two controllers, and let's go over to like 35 games I have. I have like 35 PS4 games in my collection, which is awesome. So, and very interesting. Not interesting, but quite a, crazy that I have like a lot of PS4 games. So let's go and get started. Stop freaking yapping. All right, so first up is Atari Flashback Classics Volume 2. I, got this, as a belated Christmas gift back in 2024, which was last year. And, I decided, get it because I want to try out the Atari games. The ones I've never played or actually, yeah. I need to get like other, ones. Like, I know there's volume 1 and 3, but I need to have like all of them so I can have a full set, and that will be it. So yeah, there's Atari Flashback Classics Volume 2, the European version of that. I kind of want to try to get the North American versions of 1 and 3 on the PS4 as well. Next up is Assassin's Creed Unity. And before I talk about this game, why am I doing this so late? Is because I want to get this over with, because I'm going on vacation. I'm doing this at like midnight. It's like 12:07 in the morning right now where I'm at. Yeah, because I'm going on vacation, like probably before I wake up like tomorrow or something. On the 15th. Well, it's already the 15th, but cause I'm going on vacation. But let's just continue. I sorry, yeah, let's just go and continue this. I know this was off topic, but I just had to point that out. Assassin's Creed Unity, no. Only Assassin's Creed game I have on PS4. I need to try the other ones. Batman Arkham Knight. Great game, even though I kind of like this more than Arkham City on the PS3, which that game is fun too. But in my opinion, I just think this one's um a way better game than the rest of the Batman games. Just saying. Next, we get to my only two Call of Duty games I have, and that's Advanced Warfare Day Zero Edition. This was an Amazon pickup, and of course, Black Ops 4. Yeah, I only have this and Black Ops 2 on the PS3, but I need to try other Call of Duty games. If I ever get them at some point, I'll probably I don't know, try them out. Cause I got this, for my birthday last year, and it was a great birthday present. I'm not gonna lie. Next is Dragon Ball Fighters. I had to get this because I have been, a die-hard fan since, I've watched this, while I was like 8 or 9 years old at the time. And, you know, I actually love this. I love Dragon Ball Z. I've been watching like some of the few. I haven't watched the original Dragon Ball Z, but I watched I think Dragon Ball Z Kai, and I do remember watching Dragon Ball Super. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. I actually been recently watching Naruto though, and the original Naruto. You know, I just gotta say that one is like pretty good if you haven't watched anime, or if you probably don't care for anime that much. Next is Destiny. There's not much to say about that game, unfortunately. Next, we go to my FIFA games. Here's FIFA 15. I did have this on 3DS at one point. Got it back in 2021 and sold it back in February of last year because I really needed some money, and now I have it on PS4. So, yeah. Not gonna lie, the handheld versions of FIFA 15 are not quite as good as the console versions, but the console versions, if you are looking forward to trying one of the FIFA games out, definitely try them on console. Especially if you're more of a console guy like I am. FIFA 16, that was both of these were actually Amazon pickups as well. Next is Final Fantasy 15. This was actually McKay's pickup. Got this in the summer of last year, but it's good. I need to try the other Final Fantasy games as well. I know there's Final Fantasy 16, which is like on the PS5. I think the Series X, if I'm not mistaken, but not on PS4, sadly. But that's why I own one of those consoles because you know, a lot of, the games that are not on Xbox One and PS4 that are actually PS5 and Xbox Series X exclusives, which is unfortunate, but, I'll probably try them at some point if I ever get one of those consoles, especially the PS5, because I've been, wanting the PS5, ever since, and I never got the chance to, try it out. So, yeah, there's that. Whoopsies, almost knocked that stack over, which we'll get to in just a moment. It's Final Fantasy VII Remake. I haven't played the original game, but the remake on this thing, it's really good. Especially if you play this on the PS5. I know there's the PS5 version as well. But if you play this on both the PS4 and the PS5, the graphics look amazing on there. Way better than the freaking 32-bit graphics that were on the PS1. Focus. There we go. I need to get like a camcorder or a camera soon so I won't be using my phone to record videos anymore. But Final Fantasy VII Remake, awesome game. I don't have a hard time playing it, but I haven't even played it a lot. Then we get to this stack. Hopefully this stack doesn't fall, cause look at that. It's so freaking weird. Next is Horizon Zero Dawn. Haven't tried Forbidden West yet, but once I try it out, I'll probably give it a shot. But now I just have Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a great game. Definitely try it. See if you want to try a PlayStation soon. Next is Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. Why it says Ultimate Edition on the front of the cover is because it includes all the DLC characters, as you can see. But This one's pretty good. I actually like this. I need to get Injustice 2 on there to see how that game is. I know that game is good. Infamous Second Son. Haven't played it a lot. You know, it's good. Next is Kingdom Hearts 3. I need to try 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue and 1.5 2.5 Remix if I ever get those games at some point. But here's Kingdom Hearts 3. I actually got this at GameStop, which is like the only, game for any of my consoles I actually bought from GameStop, which is, oh boy, we know how GameStop is. We know how that game store is, but Kingdom Hearts 3, great. You can actually get this one for cheap, if I'm not mistaken. Then we get to some Lego stuff. Here is Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. I actually had this on 3DS too, but then I got rid of it because I gave it to Lego games at the time. And here's Lego City Undercover, which is, great. But, there's not really much to say about these Lego games. This one I actually got from eBay. The only game for each one of my consoles I actually got from eBay. And this one was also another Amazon pickup as well. So, there's that. Okay. Alright, next up is Madden 25. Not much to say about that. And here's the recent game in my collection, Madden 15. If you have seen my game pickup video not too long ago, I actually got this and 2 other games, which we'll get to in just a second. But here's Madden 15. Like I said in many of my videos before, I've been playing Madden games ever since. I am a huge fan, so I had to get those games. Here's another recent addition to my collection, and it's MLB The Show 14, or MLB 14 The Show. So, this one's good. If you don't care for sports games that much, then don't pick one of them up. If you're a sport fans like me, if you love sports games, definitely pick them up. There's Mortal Kombat XL. This one includes all the additional characters and skin packs, which is like interesting, but I need to try Mortal Kombat 11. I know there's Mortal Kombat 1, but that's only on PS5 and Xbox Series X, unfortunately. If I ever get 11, I'll probably try that out. Let me move this. That's my suitcase there, in case y'all are wondering what's making that noise while I try to move that PS4. Anyways, let's just continue. And we get to some NBA 2K stuff. Here's NBA 2K15. Make room for the others. Here's NBA 2K20. I kind of mixed them up a bit. So here's 2K20 and 2K18. Whoa. 2K18 and 2K20. I'm actually surprised I have like 3 NBA 2K games on PS4, which is great. Here's NHL 15. Not much to say about that. And we get to one of the greatest games on the PS4, and that's Neo. I need to try number 2. I need to try part 2 on there too, if I can get it. So here's Neo 1. This one's also an Amazon pickup as well, so there's that. Rainbow Six Siege. This one's also another, Amazon pickup. Hold on a second. Alright, I had to pause the video real quick because my phone was actually running low, so I had to put it on charge. So here's Rainbow Six Siege. So this one was also another Amazon pickup as well. And it's great. Also have this on Xbox One as well, which I don't even have the system for. So why not? Here's Resident Evil 2 Remake. I need to get the other Resident Evil games and try them out because I've been playing this game. I actually played this game recently and I love it and it's great. There's another recent addition to my collection, and it's Star Wars Battlefront. I know there's Battlefront 2, which I'll get that game at one day, but here's Battlefront 1, and I know there's Jedi The Fallen Order 2. I'll probably get that on a different system, especially the Xbox One. Who knows? Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, which is, one of the best fighting games ever. I love Street Fighter. This is like one of the only Street Fighter games I have, which I need to try other ones like Street Fighter 6 and the rest of the Street Fighter games, which I know they're good. They're good fighting games. I know they are. But yeah, here's Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Then here's Spider-Man, one of the best PS4 games ever. There's Spider-Man 2018, which is, a chef's kiss. I love this freaking game so much. If if you haven't played this game before, you might want to give this a shot. There's Spider-Man, which is this one, Miles Morales, which is like, which is like, and the different version of Spider-Man 2018 on the PS4, and then there's Spider-Man, what did I say? A different version of Spider-Man on the PS4, and there's Spider-Man 2 on PS5. If you have a PS5, definitely try out Spider-Man 2, and Miles Morales on PS5 as well. Next is Tekken 7. Great game. I used to have Tekken 2 on PS1, but unfortunately, I don't have that in my collection anymore, which is pretty sad. I need to get that game back in the collection, though. Whoopsies, that just freaking happened. Holy crap. Here's Uncharted 4 A Thief's End. Let me go ahead and fix that. Put these games right here. Hopefully this doesn't fall again. Uncharted 4. I need to try Lost Legacy on PS4 and try, the Nathan Drake collection on PS4. I'll probably get that because, they're just basically remastered versions of the original trilogy on PS3, obviously. So, don't fall again, fricker. Do not fall. There you go. Next is Watch Dogs. I know everyone hates on this game. For me, I don't, and especially Legion, because people say both of these games suck, but in my opinion, it doesn't, suck. It's all right. And last but not least is Wolfenstein: The New Order. Yeah, this baby right here. And then for The Evil Within, I might get that game hopefully soon, but we'll see about that. And that's it. That's my PS4 collection updated for 800 subscribers as of 2025. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel so I can get to 900 and then 1,000 soon. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers, you guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded. See y'all later. Peace out.